Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just filmed this whole video and then realised that I wasn't recording. So that was a waste of like 10 minutes talking to basically myself. So today I'm going to film a Valentine's Q&A. Yay, Valentine's Day! I really wanted to film a Q&A for today, and I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me some questions. So I'm just going to answer them today. I thought I would firstly mention about my hair. If you guys have noticed, I got my hair dyed blonde last night. I really like the colour. It's taking a while to get used to, but I'm a natural blonde, so yeah, I think it's meant, like, it should suit me, I guess, if I'm natural blonde. She did the chop, and I don't like how short she chopped it. Anyway, I'm just going to stop rambling now and get onto the video. Okay, so the first question is, how long were you together before you moved in together? We had been together for over 2 years at that point, so now we've been together for nearly 2.5 years. And yeah, we just thought it was the right choice. I have lived out of home since I was 18, so it wasn't like a huge deal for me. It was still like really exciting, and I was so excited to move in with him. But yeah, he was the one moving out of home from his parents, so it was a big deal for him. Now I'm rambling off from the question. I tend to do this if you guys know me in real life. Anyway, yes, we had been together for like 2 and a bit years when we decided to move in together. How did he ask you out was the next question. Funny story, we're not really 100% sure. We had been talking for like a long time and had been going on dates and stuff. Not like a long time, maybe 2 months or something. And we both knew it was going to happen soon, so he took me on this date to Mount Dandenong Ranges, which is like a massive hill in Melbourne, and from it you can see like a really big lookout of Melbourne, like all of Melbourne CBD and the ocean and all of the suburbs and stuff, and it's so pretty. And he took me there, so you know, I was thinking that he was going to ask me out, and I'm pretty sure he was meant to ask me out then, but he was very awkward and I'm very awkward. It was both our first like relationship, so we didn't really know how to go about it. And yeah, he didn't ask me out then, and then we went back to his house and we like just sat together on his bed, and then he said something like, so are we official now, or like, are you my girlfriend now, or something like that. Like we both just knew that we liked each other and that we wanted to be together, so it wasn't like a proper like, will you go out with me, but you know, what can you do. The next question is the favourite thing that you guys have done together. God, I have so many. We're both very like adventurous people. We're always like doing different things, but I think Gold Coast was amazing. Me, my 2 best friends, and Andy went together to the Gold Coast for a week. It was so much fun. But I think that the last weekend topped it for just like me and him personally. It was an amazing weekend, going hot air ballooning and staying in like a fancy hotel and having a fancy dinner. Like, it didn't feel like us. We felt like a 40-year-old married couple who were like trying to get away from their children or something. Like, I don't know, it just didn't feel like us, but it felt really nice and it was so relaxing, and like there was a spa and a pool, and like we just went for long walks and played tennis. And if you guys saw my previous vlog, then you would know what we did, but I don't know, it was so much fun. So I think that's one of my favourite. The next question is, what was your first date together? My first date with him, we met in the city and we got Nando's for dinner. Then we went to a bar. I'd never really been out that much in Melbourne because I'd only just moved there, so he took me to a bar for a drink. Then we walked around South Bank, which is like the massive, like the Yarra River, I think it's called, in Melbourne. So it's really pretty to walk around there. We walked around there for a bit, and then we went to the Galactic Circus. You guys will know by now that I'm a massive game junkie, and like arcades are like, they're so much fun. So we went there and I bet his ass at like everything, and we got lots of free things, and we still have like all those little things that we got on our first date like in our house because, I don't know, we just think it's cute. So that was our first date together. The next question is, who was your first crush? I'm not really sure who my first crush was. I know who my first real crush was. Like, I had a crush on this guy for like years, and he knows who he is, but I don't want to really say his name on the internet. What is your favourite kiss-proof lip product? I think it would have to be a matte lipstick, obviously, because it doesn't come off when you kiss somebody. The colour I'm wearing right now I really love. It is a mixture of Jordana Plum Obsession matte lipstick and a Rimmel lip pencil in, I think it's called Cherry Lips or something. I really love this colour. I really like purple, and I also love my MAC Ruby Woo because that's a matte red, so probably one or the other. The question that was asked is, what is your perfect date? I think it would definitely have to be something like adventurous or fun or something. Like, I'm not really the kind of person to want to go to the movies on a date because you just can't talk, and I'm a massive chatterbox. If you know me in real life, I would just like talk your ease off. So I really like doing adventurous things. Probably one of my favorites is going to the arcade, like I told you guys before, and also bowling. 10-pin bowling and mini golf are really fun. We also really like going to the pool, like going to heated pools and swimming, because I don't know, we both just were brought up as swimmers, so we really love going to the pool and hanging out. And then she also said, have you had any bad dates before? I hadn't been on a lot of dates before I met Andy. I had been on a few before. One of them was kind of bad / awkward because when I first met him, he told me that I wore too much makeup, which I was probably 17 when I met this guy, so I literally didn't wear any makeup at all. Like, I wore mascara, I wouldn't know how to use eyeliner, I didn't know how to fill in brows, I probably wore foundation and mascara, potentially an eyeshadow, but yeah, he told me I wear too much makeup and that I look so much prettier with less makeup on, so that was kind of awkward to tell me to my face the first time that I had proper, like, talked to him in person. That's probably my worst date, but every other guy that I've kind of gone on dates with have all been fine. That's probably my only one. The next question is, do you have a pet, and if not, what would you get? I'm not really sure if she's asking me this personally or if she's asking if me and Andy have a pet in our house. So me personally, I have 2 dogs back home with my mum and my stepdad, but me and Andy don't have any pets together, sadly. We both love animals. He has 2 cats and I have 2 dogs. But our apartment is just too small. I want to make sure I have like a house when I get a dog, because dogs need to like run around. And I think the next place we move, we'll probably get a cat, because we just really want a pet together. And the last question is, how many boyfriends did you have before you met the one you're with now? I had not been with anybody else before I met Andy. I've never really had a proper boyfriend. I had one for maybe 6 months and then another one for probably 4, but I wouldn't really call them real serious boyfriends. Andy's definitely my first, and I'm his first real girlfriend too. So much fun that we're both each other's first relationships, because we've learnt so many things together, and yeah, we've just grown like a lot in the past 2.5 years, and it's nice to like remember back to when we first started. So yeah, to answer your question, I've not really had any real boyfriends. So that is the end of this video, guys. If you guys want to participate in my next Q&A, then you can leave a comment down below, or you can go follow me on Instagram, because that's where I post like that I'm doing a Q&A. My Instagram is Britta's Beauty Oz. I still can't get my username right, but I'll have a link down below as well. I hope you guys had a really good Valentine's Day and you got spoiled rotten, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!